Only in the last 4 years have I got into some stuff. I don't even say it's religion. All I'm gonna say is that I see Satan everywhere, like in all this imagery, and I see so much dark world stuff that I'm like, that phrase, stay prayed up, like I kind of believe that now. So I don't know what I am, but I definitely believe that there's some dark forces out there, and I low-key believe we're in a spiritual warfare. But if you say that, people call you crazy.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Classy Chick back with another video, and I'm going to be doing a reaction. No need to delay. Let's go ahead and get into it.
So are you a Christian?
Here's another thing. Jesse, I was raised a Catholic.
I read that.
I was a lot of questions in that. Then when I came to LA, I was raised by my mother, God rest her soul, and my father. Very good, moralistic people, Catholic, Irish, Philly. So I went to Catholic school my whole life, the only person in my family. And then when I got out, I was like, so then I came to LA and Hollywood, and I went on my journey, and I wasn't crazy, but I was definitely like, I had nuns, a lot of nuns that raised me. So I was very under the thumb.
Right.
So I wasn't exactly what I call a Catholic once I came to LA, but I was a good person, you know what I mean? That became like a holiday Catholic where I'd go to church on holidays and stuff. Only in the last 4 years have I got into some stuff. I don't even say it's religion. All I'm gonna say is that I see Satan everywhere, like in all this imagery, and I see so much dark world stuff that I'm like, that phrase, stay prayed up, like I kind of believe that now. So I don't know what I am, but I definitely believe that there's some dark forces out there, and I low-key believe we're in a spiritual warfare. But if you say that, people call you crazy.
Yeah. Can you give me an example
Not
of the
crazy at all,
dark
sir.
spirits you see?
Look at the music business. Look at artists who started out happy and chill. I talk about on my podcast. I love Doja Cat. She's just this beautiful girl from the valley, kind of a hippie, started out really chill, catchy, fun, really accessible music. By her second or third album, she's literally saying she's the devil, the devil, literally dressed as the devil, red, dark, like, here's the thing, this is how they get you. It's not the people like this that I'm worried about, like, rah, rah. It's the people that sing light poppy hits.
Right.
That's how they get you, because that's what we call the devil next door. So do I think it's all cosplay, meaning she's doing it to make record sales and stuff? Maybe, but there's so many artists. Just look at the music business. There's 10 artists you can point out right now.
Well, yes, she is doing it for that reason. And I'll say this as well. Like, this is why it is so important to watch what it is that you're watching, but also watch what you're listening to as well. This is something that has been going on for so many years, and I feel like now is when people are really starting to like put two and two together, or it's being more exposed due to social media. And a lot of it is coming to like to where people are kind of actually paying attention to lyrics or paying attention to visuals, right? We're seeing all of these artists to do all of these wild and crazy things. Everybody has to top each other, it seems, with their visuals. And I don't even watch the award shows, but if you scroll down TikTok or Instagram enough, you'll see the clips from, these award shows or concerts. Travis Scott, Beyonce, Little Nas, like all of these people. I can't even remember his name. I don't even know. Have them. You see all of these people. You're looking at their shows and you're looking at the Taylor Swift. All of these people that like Taylor Swift is like America's sweetheart. Why? I don't know why. When she's a witch. So it's like you look at these people when you see these clips of like the concerts that they produce, and it's like you don't have to be filled with the spirit of God. You don't have to be a Christian or any of that to understand that this here that I'm looking at is not right. This here what I'm listening to, it's not right. It doesn't sound right. You don't have to be a Christian or to be filled with the Holy Ghost to understand that there is something going on. And I feel like when you have that intuition, stop. Stop listening to these people. Same thing with the movie industry. Is like every scary movie now, they're not even scary. Everything is just demonic. Like there's no originality anywhere anymore when it comes to movies. Everything is just demonic. We just need a demon and we need something with a nun. We need something with an upside down cross, and everything is just so demonic. Like we can't have Freddy, Jason. We can't have the regular scary movie characters anymore. Like everything just has to be about demons and possession, and it's just so crazy. And it's like I said, when it comes to these movie, when it comes to these actors, when it comes to these artists, it's just like, when people say they sold their soul to the devil, like all souls belong to God, but you have definitely compromised, or you have basically chosen the side that you are choosing to be on, right? Like the Bible tells us that, you know, um, you can't serve two masters. You know what I mean? Like either you're serving, either you're gonna live for God or either you're gonna live for the devil. You know what I'm saying? You have to choose this day whom you will serve. So that is what I would say. You haven't necessarily sold your soul, to the devil, but in reality, you have made a choice as to who you are going to serve, and that's going to be the devil. You're choosing money, you're choosing fame, right? We know that money is the root of all evil. Bible tells us that, and it tells us that for a reason, right? It's just like people will do anything for money. So, like when you see certain artists, just like you said, Little Nas X, Ice Spice, all of these little people, right? You see all of them, they come into the industry a certain type of way, and they very quickly become something completely different. And all of a sudden, this sweet person, or like Little Nas X wasn't even gay. Like there's even a clip of him like very uncomfortable about the topic, and he's not even gay. So you just see how quickly these people change, or how the industry changes them to like, to push certain narratives, or it's just so weird. And it's like y'all can't see the writing on the wall that this is fake. Like this is somebody who was being controlled by, the powers that be, that are wanting them to push certain agendas. This is why we have to pray for these type of individuals, because it's like, it's really not you. It's really not you, Little Nas X. It's not you, Ice Spice, and Travis Scott. It's really not you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in your heart that you're that evil. I don't believe in your heart that you are that twisted or that dark as you are portraying to be, right? I believe there's still a soul in there, right? It's a little corrupt right now. You've given yourself probably to some entities and some things, and gotten yourself in some situations, right, that you are going to need deliverance for, and things that you are going to need deliverance from, right? But you're not a lost cause, right? God can reach anybody at the end of the day. All of the things that are going on, in the world now, how influential music is, you have to be careful of what it is that you allow into your ear gates, right? Because this is, the thing that is going to be of influence to you. Music has the ability to change even our moods, so quickly. And I may make a completely separate video on just, as a Christian, and the music that we should be listening to. I may even do a video on that. But nonetheless, let's get back to the video.
Who started one way and completely have become another thing.
So what causes people to start out one way and become evil?
I mean, I don't want to say she's evil. I don't want to, I don't know her. She seemed like she was a sweet, cool chick.
But those that
she's
do, I don't know her, but
like,
those that go from starting out right to get into all this dark stuff.
Well, let's go deeper, right? I mean, where are we talking about here? So it's like, they literally said, the first time you ever heard that was Robert Johnson, where he said, he went down and made the deal with the devil. Remember Robert Johnson, the original like jazz man?
Oh.
So if you believe that lore, there's that, and then there's, Bob Dylan was on 60 Minutes, and he said, I made a deal with the big man, the chief. If you look that up, so the thing is that people want to be successful,
right?
So they'll do anything. And so that's the whole thing that's going on right now in our world.
Dangerous
You got,
thing.
the Epsteins and the different music people, but the music, in my opinion, the music business is the gateway to the darkest stuff in our business.
Yeah, I've always heard that
100%.
music and acting and things like that is a way into the gates of hell. That it ended up like that. You have to be really careful.
Well, here's the thing: it's like they changed the megahertz of music in like the 40s,
Yeah.
and so the frequency changed. And so, if you believe this stuff, but you can look it up, that it literally has this subliminal effect, and so it's kind of hypnotic. So the messages that could be put in there are in there. So if you believe that there's a way to get to people's minds, music could be the easiest way. So why do these people change? It's because they got to get the message out for Satan. And I know I sound crazy saying that, but it's just a lot. Look at it everywhere.
Yeah.
Sex is everywhere. Like, remember, sex used to be hidden. Like,
Right.
be sexual. That's fine. You're talking. I went to the Playboy Mansion a lot. It was fun, but I see crazier stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Amazing.
It's crazy.
How badly do you want to succeed in what you're doing, comedy and acting? How badly do you want it?
I mean, I'm very fortunate. I think I've made a name for myself, so I'm kind of did it. You know what I mean? So people know me. I
Right.
can always do more, but the whole business has changed so much that it kind of just bums me out. Like, I'm hearing all these, like, I've never
don't
seen
know.
anything weird. I've seen sex.
I don't ever want anything in life other than the Lord, right? In heaven. I don't ever want anything in life that bad to make me compromise who I am, to make me compromise or embarrass, my family, embarrass, my upbringing and who I am as an individual. I don't want anything that bad for me to completely just throw away everything that I know, completely change into a completely different person, just to obtain this thing, whether it be money, popularity, uh a deal, a music deal, or like I was literally watching a clip on TikTok where, two guys were on a podcast and he was like, yeah, I had to do this in order to get my book deal. And the other guy was like, yeah, I had to be changed upside down. And I'm like, what? And y'all just casually are having this conversation, like with no emotion. And it's just like, you wanted it that bad to like degrade yourself. Like, I just couldn't do it. I don't want anything in life that much for me to degrade and diminish who I am, especially as a Christian. I don't need it that much. I'm sorry.
I never wanted it that bad. I always believed that you could hustle and grind and you get to this place where your talent wins over. But that's like one piece of it.
Can you walk away from it? Let's say that these people get mad at you, they want to ban you, all that stuff. They do, right? Are you able to walk away from it and still maintain peace?
It's a really great question. I'm getting there. Like, I've done enough things where I feel like I've made a mark on the pop culture lexicon, and I'm pretty happy with what I've done. Do I want to do more? Of course.
Right.
My heroes are Clint Eastwood and,
Yeah.
these guys in their 90s. So I want to do it until I'm done. But if the business keeps going the way it is
At
and
what
getting
cost?
exposed as dirtier and grimier, and it is a turnoff.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that video. The premise here, the main point here is the music, movie, whatever industry, and just evil in general is going to continue to be exposed, right? There's going to be no excuse for people to have, you know what I'm saying? Like the writings are on the wall. People are not hiding this anymore. It's very in your face in plain sight. You know what I mean? Like they're not hiding it anymore. So it's like if you're still choosing to make the decision to listen to certain people or to watch certain movies or to stand behind certain people, then that's going to be on you, right? But everything is going to, what's done in the dark is going to be brought to the light. That's what the Bible tells us. So at the end of the day, it's like no one is going to be without, excuse. Nothing is going to be hidden, and it's all going to be exposed. Why? Because God is God is going to allow for it to be that way. We are seeing the results of that now, right? With, um, with Puffy, with some things, Jay-Z, Beyonce, different ones within the industry. We're now seeing, kind of the exposing and the writing on the wall, of things that have been happening within these industries for years, for decades, that have been hidden. And, God is going to continue to expose and to remove the veils, really from people's eyes. And, hopefully, like I said, hopefully people come to God at the end of the day. Hopefully it scares you enough to lead you to God. Right. That's what I really hope for. Hopefully it scares you enough to lead you straight into the arms of God. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing. Definitely leave a like down below. Leave a comment. I enjoy interacting with you all. Thank you all for watching. Peace.